Yo, what's going on, snipers, and welcome back to our final season simulation in our Minnesota Wild GM mode. So if you guys didn't watch the starting of last episode, just know that there's going to be a final recap video once I finish this series off, because I'm going to still play through it at the end of the series, just so you guys can find out who ended up with how many career points and all that sort of stuff, kind of like what I did with my Canucks GM mode. So anyways, in last episode, we had the off-season. We did make one trade at the draft, sending Kent Hodges to the Vegas Golden Knights. The reason being is Kent Hodges is taking up a roster spot, and we want people like LaValle and Tillett to grow. So those guys are going to get more ice time because of that trade. And then also, Ryan Dundas is in the NHL this year. I was also checking to see if Corson signed back in New Jersey, and he did do that. So he is making way less than what we gave him when we made him, when we gave him his contract. He was making, I think it was like a long-term contract, and he was making like $13 million. Well, now he's only making $8.9 million as an 87 overall goaltender with New Jersey for 3 years. So New Jersey's got him on a good contract. I'm hoping they could have a chance at winning a cup as well, but this is our final season simulation, so obviously we want to go for that third cup in 5 years to wrap up this series. That would be pretty amazing. So let's get through the preseason first, and then we're going to go like 2 months maybe at a time and check the player stats, and then if we need to, make some line changes. We are still listed as a champion team, so I think we might actually have a chance of getting back to that finals again, even though last year we were a bit of a disappointment because we got out in the first round. So in this preseason so far, as good as it usually is, 3-2 currently, and the last preseason game is another win, so 4-2. Who led us in the preseason out of curiosity? Marshall Tillett, 7 points in 6 games. Nice. He grew to an 82, so I'm hoping for a big year for Marshall Tillett. He is still playing on our third defensive pairing, but he's got power play time, and I think even penalty kill time, so I'm hoping that helps him grow. So let's go to December the 1st, and then we'll make a call and see if we need to do anything. So for some reason, we're not going to be a playoff team for sure when it comes to the trade deadline. We might have to move out some players. Like, we might have to move out Urkamps, or I might have to do that next season when I'm doing it by myself. And damn, that is a big blow to the team. Our best defensive defenseman, Christian Nilsson, goes down with a sore foot to start the season. At least he's not missing too much action. But that's why we brought in a depth guy at the end of last episode as well, in what was his name? In Jacobs. If you guys remember Jacobs from a few years ago, he is back again as our depth defenseman. Glad I actually managed to sign him, because or else we would have been putting in someone like Yolonen as our depth defenseman, even though he's a forward. So far, so good. 2-1, and Johnny Lawson has broken his nose. Now, what the hell is all these players getting injured for? Well, at least I signed some depth forwards, and at least we drafted this nice guy, Pascal Huet. He jumped up to an 82 from an 80. He could just go up there and then scratch. Let's see, we have Canzanello and Yolonen. Canzanello is a right-handed shot, so I guess I'll use him for right wing, and then I'll use Yolonen for left wing injuries. And Nilsson's already back. This might be a long episode if we keep getting a lot of injuries like this. So, Nilsson, you are back. That's good. That was his first time getting injured in the NHL, I think, because I don't think he's missed any games before. Game against the Ducks, and Nilsson's recovered. That's good. Back-to-back losses to the Ducks, and we're 3-3-1 in our first few games, and Lawson is back now too. Thank you, Canzanello, for playing. There you go, Johnny Lawson back in the lineup. We'll move Huet back down to the fourth line. There you go, nice win over the Washington Capitals, who have a franchise center. We're not playing the greatest to start off this month, 4-6-1. I might have to make some line changes at December the 1st if it continues like this, which it currently is. We're 4-8-1 so far. Come on, guys, we need to make the playoffs. We can't have a season where we don't make the playoffs to end off this series. That would be pretty bad. Let's see. Let's scout the WHL. Sure, don't care really what we scout. Okay, I think I'm making some line changes. We're 10-1, and we are on a bad losing streak, and New Jersey's 11-2-2. So Corson must be playing like an animal right now in New Jersey. Currently, Erkamp still leads the way in points, though, 10 points in 15 games. So, what changes do we want to make? What line is it that's minus? It might be the second line. Oh, it's the top two lines. That's interesting. I don't know how it changed this around. Fitzgerald's listed as a first liner. We could always do something different like this. Yeah, you know what? We could do something like that. Is Sewer going to be fine with his ice time like that? I think he should be. I don't know if that's going to make a good difference. Hopefully, everybody's okay with ice time that way. No, Till, what the hell? Is it because of ice time? Recent performance. Damn, this guy's really harsh on himself. Because he literally was an 82, if you guys remember. Okay, I'm going to switch him with LaValle. Yeah, I'm going to switch him with LaValle for now, maybe. But he was an 82 literally not that long ago, and I look at the main reason why. It's nothing to do with ice time. You know, actually, maybe I'll just leave him there, but why is he getting so harsh on himself? I think that trade was a bad trade. I forgot to mention, actually, in last episode, guys. Basically, that trade that I made with the Buffalo Sabres, that Samu Salo goaltender, he ended up playing all of a sudden really good, I guess. And he grew to a 91 overall, and now he's got high elite potential. So technically, we made a bad deal by trading for Tillett, but Tillett's hopefully still going to grow to being a good defender. But it seems like right now he's going to stay around an 82, which is a bit of a bust. There's 2 wins in a row, and then there's another loss. We're still below 500. Come on, boys. We got to go on a big winning streak here and get back to playing good hockey again. Game against the Oilers. Come on, get a win here at least to end off the month. Get our 10th win. Yeah, there you go. 10, 12, and 2. Not too bad. AHL team is playing above 500 currently. Let's just see what lines are doing what. So it looks like the first line's still putting up points, even though they're minuses. And we're not that far actually out of a playoff spot, so it's not that bad at the moment, as long as we have a good month to rebound from that. So Erkamp and Fitzgerald leading the way. Sewer is actually playing really good too. Maybe I should have put Sewer up and put Hawes down. Ruchin's playing still solid, even though he's 32. He didn't actually drop in potential either. And he always got 12 points in his first 24 NHL games. Nice. Wait, did Till go back up? He's up to a 79 now. Is he okay? Wow, yeah, this guy's hard on. It's just all individual performance, it seems like, with him. And then maybe also that trade during the offseason that traded away Kent Hodges. Yeah, I don't know what we're going to do. Hopefully we can make the playoffs still. I know it's early in the season, but hopefully we could have a really good bounce back month. Like that month wasn't the greatest. It was just a bit below 500, but we need to start winning more games than losing. So hopefully we have a good month of simulation here. Let's go only up to January the 1st. And then maybe we might make some more line changes if we're not playing that good. There's an OT loss, so at least it's a point. Another loss. Come on, boys. Get like a winning streak together. We need to win like 5 or 6 in a row. That would be good. There's a win. And there's a shootout loss, so another point. Another win. So at least we're getting points now. Another shootout loss, so that's another point still. Oh, there's 2 losses in a row. Come on, guys. I might have to make some changes here. I don't know if it's just because we got rid of Hodges, because Hodges was a really solid defensive defenseman, but... okay, game against Pittsburgh. Come on, guys. There you go. There's a win. Game against Colorado. There you go. Another win. I think we're playing better this month, but we're still below 500. There you go. Beat Nashville, considering they took us out last year, and beat Winnipeg 17-17-5. Okay, so then we are back to 500 hockey pretty much, if you don't include extra frame losses. But we are playing better hockey, and we are close to being second in our division, so not too bad. I guess we could go another month, because we are playing better hockey. Maybe we'll play better hockey again in January. We'll go up to February the 1st. I don't want to go to the season simulation too quickly, because I do want to make the playoffs, obviously, with this club being probably our last season. Or well, definitely our last season, I think. There you go. Nice win there. There you go. Now we're playing better. 20-18-5. Don't care about the trading block at the moment, to be honest. Game against Dallas. Here's another win. There you go. 3 in a row, and then we lose. There you go. There's another one. 4 of our last 5 wins. Good. And why was Christian Nilsson losing morale? Lancelot. Nah, I don't need him. I don't have the cap space really either. But why was Nilsson losing morale? Because I think I have him on all the penalty kill lines and all that sort of stuff. So I don't know why he's losing morale if it's ice time still. And what was he losing morale for? Oh, individual performance. He's gaining morale because of ice time though. Okay, that's good until it's back up to an 82. So this guy is really weird. Don't know how to explain him. I kind of want to put LaValle back to the top 6 pairing, but I don't know if he's not going to grow because of it. But Tilt's fine with his ice time, I think, right? Doesn't say anything about ice time at all. But yeah, he's really hard on himself. So much individual performance things. Okay, so I think we should be back to our winning ways, hopefully. Let's just continue it on here in February and go up to the trade deadline. And maybe we will make some line changes if we're not playing good then. Game against Boston, who we beat a couple years ago in the Cup Finals. And we're getting trade offer 4th for Kane and a 6th. I don't really need picks at the moment, to be honest. I can move out all my picks if I wanted. Like, unless we, for some reason, aren't a playoff team. But we are playing great hockey now. We've won, like, 5 in a row. Scouting assignment. Let's go to... Where do we want to go? Let's just go Sweden for defenseman. Find a new Erik Karlsson for the future. You guys won't even get to see the draft, so it doesn't really matter. Because I'm pretty sure this is going to be our last season we're doing. Game against Nashville, who's top of our division. And Marshall Tillett gets injured till April the 2nd. That means he's out the remainder of the season almost. That is a bad injury to have. That means Jacobs is going to have to come into the lineup, I guess. But still, damn, that is not good. And Dundas has not grown at all. So I guess on the special team lines, yeah, wait, what was the other line? Shootout. Yeah, I'm not putting him in the shootout. Wait, who's not in the shootout? Kaprizov is... I could put Malone. He has his shooting categories decent. You know what? I'm going to put Malone in. Might as well give this guy a chance in the shootout. See what he could do. Shootout loss. I don't know if he was in lineup for that game. There's back-to-back shootout losses. Come on, you got to start scoring in the shootout. There's another loss. Come on, guys. Don't go on a losing streak at this point in time. This is a critical month. There's another loss. Okay, I'm going to make some changes again, I think. Because all of a sudden we are 27, 23, and 7. Because we've literally lost 4 in a row now, I think. And we are still hovering in the playoff area. Let's see, what could I do with line changes though? We could put it back to the original. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Put it back to the original lines. There you go. And then defensively, wait, does Dundas? Oh, Dundas is listed as the top 6 now. He doesn't have that much points so far, but he's got 92 penalty minutes. Damn. This guy might just fight a lot and that's it. He might not be an offensive threat. I can't see how much fights he has from here, but I'll check that, I guess, when we go through the player stats. How's Jacobs? Is he okay so far? +1, that's good. Nilsson, why are you dropping? And his defensive awareness went down. Why? Oh, individual performance. Damn, why is everybody so hard on themselves on this team? I know we have lost a couple games in a row, but just calm down, it'll be okay. Okay, so... let's go right up to the deadline. Come on, guys. Got to get some wins here. Game against the Winnipeg Jets is a shootout win. There you go. Game against LA. Another win. There you go. Those line changes might have helped our team. There's another win against Vancouver. Followed by a game against the Vegas Golden Knights with Kent Hodges. Come on, guys. Oh, it's a loss. Oh, game against Chicago. Come on, the defending Stanley Cup champions aren't playing that good, but we beat them 3-0. And so at the trade deadline, we are 31, 24, and 7. So I definitely think we turned it around a lot, but we do need to continue winning. We are in the wild card spot currently, and we're tied with St. Louis, but they have a game in hand. So let's just take a look at the standings and the player stats so far, and then I might make some line changes. So let's see what's clicking for us and what's not so far. Goals for per game. Where are we? Minnesota. We might be in the middle. Yeah, we're around the middle. 2.56. Goals against, we're allowing the same amount as we're scoring. That's kind of interesting. Kind of around the middle again. Yeah, so we're scoring the same. We have the same amount as goals for as goals against. So we need to keep the puck out of the net more. Oh, our power play is shit. Yeah, I think that's maybe what I need to change is their special teams. What about our penalty kill? Our penalty kill is one of the best though, so I'm not going to touch our penalty kill, but I definitely think our power play needs to be changed. Because our power play, if it gets going, then we should be able to be a playoff team. That's maybe a reason why we're hovering around not being a playoff team. So let's take a look at our power play lines. What could we do here? Let's put Fitzgerald on his off wing. Same with Urkamps. You know what? We'll go Mayorov to the top one, and LaValle could play with Jacobs. Yeah, I think that's fine. Sure, we'll put on the center role. We'll put Kaprizov on his off wing and Hawes on his off wing as well. Yeah, I think that should be all the moves we need to do. Hopefully LaValle plays fine with Jacobs. And yeah, penalty kill, we're not touching that. Okay, so hopefully that helps us out here. Let's just make sure there's nothing interesting on the trading block. I meant to go to browse trading block. Let's just check the trading block anyways. See if there's anything that we could use to help us out, maybe with a cup run. Because currently we might not make the playoffs if we keep playing like this. So there is definitely stuff available, but I don't know who I'm going to move out if I do. Yeah, I don't know if I want to really even make trades. Marty Subban's dropping a lot for Dallas. Damn. Dina Cola. Yeah, at the moment I don't see really any trades I want to do. We might just have to keep playing with it. Matt Murray's still playing. Wow, 38. Tarasenko, How is Tarasenko still playing at 41? And how is he playing for a 41-year-old? Wow, 42 points this season. That's crazy. Tarasenko's literally been playing for that long. He's like the only guy left almost. Vasilevsky, blah. Yeah, I don't think we're going to make any moves. Hoffman, Winkler. Nah, I don't think we're going to make any trades. Even though there is guys available, I just don't want to screw up with the team chemistry. So, since we're still listed as a championship team, I think we should be able to get this done and make the playoffs. Because I do want to obviously make these playoffs in this last season. So, let's go up to the middle of the month. Because I don't want to go too far. And Lawson has been injured again till March the 10th. That is not the way we want to start off a critical month. Hopefully Hugh plays good though. And then that means we have to bring in Canzanello. Because he's the right-handed one. Come on guys, there you go. Nice win over Arizona. Followed by loss to the Sens. Come on, don't lose multiple in a row. And Lawson's already back. Good news. Wasn't long-term at all. How has Canzanello played as a depth guy? No points so far, -2. There you go, Johnny Lawson back in the lineup again. Come on, guys. Oh, another loss. Don't lose multiple in a row. There you go. There's 2 in a row wins. That's what we need here. 3 in a row. Can we go 4 in a row? Scouting assignment. This is the second last year that Urkamps has on his deal as well, so I hopefully could still get him back during the years where I assimilate just by on my own. There you go. We're winning some games here. 37, 27, and 7. How are we in the standings now? We are second in the division. So we are making some ground up, but we need to keep winning games here. We only have 11 more games this season, so let's go another week Come on, guys, win some games here. Win against Montreal. There you go. 1 win again. There you go. That's 4 in a row. 5 in a row? Yes, we can. 5 in a row at a critical time in the season, so that's good news. Now let's see if we could go another 3 wins here. Toronto, San Jose, and the Rangers. Loss, win. Come on, guys. There you go. OT win. Game against the Rangers. And Tillett is back. That is huge news. That he's actually going to be back for the first round of the playoffs, probably. So thank you, Jacob, so much for playing. Tillett dropped to a 78. I don't know if it's because of his injury or what. Lost morale because what the hell is even going on with this guy? I don't even understand it. He like jumps and he was an 82 and now he's a 70 and he just keeps on bouncing around. There's another loss. Come on, guys, we gotta win games. Let's go to this game. Where are we in the standings? We are second in the division and we are 4 points above the wild card spot. So we got to keep winning games here. Game against the top division team. Come on, beat them. Oh no, that is horrible. Bruce Rugen, our beast. He's not missed a game actually yet in his career, I think, with us. And he's now missing the remainder of this regular season and some of the playoffs with a pulled groin. I would tell April the 16th. That is not good. Our top defender and Tillett must have got re-injured. Yep. So how are we going to do this? Nilsson, you're going up. LaValle and Dundas, you guys will play together. And I guess we're going to have a pairing of Jacobs could play defense. And who is our best scratch forward that has good defensive stats? Yolonen, 3 stars. Don't like that really. There you go. Canzanelli, you could play defense. That's not good time for injuries like that because we need to win a couple games to secure our chance in this playoffs. So who's not in here? Who do we want to put in the shootout? You know what? We could put Larry Sewer. He's got good shooting. So there you go, Larry. Nice shootout win that game. Okay, so we got a couple more games left. Let's go to this next one against Nashville as well. Top team in the division, or are we passing them? There's a loss. But we have qualified for the playoffs, so we did clinch the playoffs. That is big news, because I was scared that we were not going to make the playoffs, but we did make the playoffs for sure. Yep, 91 points so far. We're not going to have a 100-point season this year for the first time in a couple of years, I think. Let's just go the remainder of the season since we now know we are making the playoffs for sure. Hopefully we get some guys back from injury soon. Bruce isn't back for another week. But we finished 44, 31, and 7. So not a great record, but we did make the playoffs. So that is good. Hopefully we could get past the first round this year. Be that EHE's team that we were 1 year and made the Stanley Cup Finals and won. So let's take a look at the player stats and the standings and all that stuff. So starting off with our team stats, we'll also check out the stats for former player Darcy Corson and see how Hodges did in Vegas. So Fitzgerald led the way again, 71 points this season. Urkamp, 65 points. Kaprizov, 55 points at age 35. Nicely done. And he put up 30 goals. So he put up more goals than last year. And he is getting really close to putting up 500 goals in his career, which is really cool. This might be one of his last years in the NHL, so let's just make sure we get most of his stats here. Bear Schultz, 55 points. Not a really good year for Bear. That might be one of his worst seasons in the last little while. But he was a plus 18, so that's good. How much shorthanded goals? No shorthanded goals for him. Ruchin, 51 points. Wow, in 78 games. At age 32, too, so he's been playing great. Surrey, 40 points. LaValle, 38 points in his second season. Hawes, 35. Lawson, 29. Gustafson, 28. I think I saw he had 3 shorthanded goals, right? Yeah, he had 3 shorthanded goals. Damn. That made our penalty kill really good. Okay, and thank you, Nicholas. Malone, 27 points. Pascal Huet, who was in his rookie season, 26 points. Pretty good. Mayorov, 26 points. Kilger, 20 points. McKelly, 19 points. Tillett, 19 points in 55 games, which is pretty decent. And once again, he was a plus player, but he just lost a lot of morale, and he's down to a 77 because of his injury again. I don't even know, but this guy is a really weird player. He's really emotional. Dundas 5 points, 107 penalty minutes in his rookie season. Damn. Let's see. How much fights did he get into? 19 fights in his rookie season. Damn, this guy is just a fighter pretty much. He's got good defensive stats too. That must have helped the penalty kill or something. But his physical is not even that good. Like, what the hell is his problem? He just gets into a lot of fights. His discipline, 74. Not the greatest. Jacobs, 3 points. Nilsson, only 2 goals this season, and he was a minus 12. Damn, maybe that's why he was losing morale, like overall in his defensive awareness, because he's never been a minus player. And with that 95 defensive awareness, you think he'd be a plus always. What about goaltenders? How did Hellenis play? 917 save percentage, 7 shutouts. Okay, that's pretty respectable, but not the greatest save percentage in goals against. And McQuaid played really solid as a backup for us. He's listed as a starting goaltender, so hopefully he's okay with being that backup still. Now let's just check Darcy Corson out of curiosity and Kent Hodges, and then we'll see who we're up against in the first round. Well, actually, we have to check our team stats too. And Corson dropped to an 86. However, he is 38, 21, and 6 during the season, 4 shutouts, and 930 save percentage, and a 2.04 goals against average. So he might actually win another Vezina trophy potentially. And then we also got to check out Kent Hodges with Vegas. How did he do in Vegas? 13 points. He was a plus 20. Okay, nicely done, Kent. Glad he could help out that defensive core in there in Vegas, as long as we don't go up against them in the playoffs or something if they're in the playoffs. So let's see what clicked for us this season. So we finished, where did we finish in the standings? We finished 11th in the league, not bad. Goals for per game on average. We were one of the, where are we? We're in the middle again still. 2.61, so our goals for per game went up. So that's good. Our goals against per game went down as well, so we are trending in the right direction, but it's still in the middle. 2.48, I think it said, right? Yeah, 2.48. Power play percentage went up a bit, but it still finished one of the worst in the league. Well, kind of in the middle. 17.7 is okay, I guess. Our penalty kill was one of the best, and it finishes not that good, actually. What the hell? Where did it go? Or did I miss it? I might have missed it. Oh, I know I did finish one of the best. 84%, so it still dropped off a bit, but that's okay. We had 4 shorthanded goals this year, 3 of them from one player. And okay, that's our record, 6-4-0 in our last 10. So we are trending, like I said, in the right direction. So I think we might be able to get past this first round. Hopefully we are playing a pretty easy team. So who's in the playoffs? Vegas does not look like they made the playoffs. Oh no, Vegas had a really good season. Damn. Vegas making the playoffs means we might have to eventually face Kent Hodges. Okay, let's see. Who are we up against? We're up against these St. Louis Blues. Wow, we haven't faced these guys since like year number 2 or 3. I don't even remember. But it's been a long time since we faced the Blues. They still have Tarasenko, as we saw. Hopefully we can eliminate Tarasenko, and hopefully he retires this season. So there should be like nobody left from that team except for Tarasenko, I'd assume. Let's see. So first line, Abney. Oh yeah, Ronald Schultz. I forgot about him. Bear Schultz's brother. Damn, this is making for a great ending to the series. So Bear Schultz is playing against his his brother, who also went 2nd overall, Ronald Schultz. He literally just went 2nd overall a couple years ago. Tarasenko's still on that first line. It's cool that they're still giving him first line ice time. Second line, you got Yell with Barzell and Grummett Morris. Third line, Nizhnikov, I don't even know, with Brian McLeod and Tommy Beck. Fourth line, you got Jose Lagasse and Connor Roberts and Chris Knighty. So overall wise, the first line looks pretty solid here. Tarasenko's weak, but I know he could still perform because he's still got a really good shooting category. Second line is solid. It's more of a third line. The center core is okay too, actually. There is some weak wieners. So their forward core I'm not too scared of. Defensively, McAllister and Richards. Okay. Kurt Branson and Mike Morrissey. Darcy Harrison, and Nathaniel Getzlav. So that's a solid defensive core. Getzlav's a bit weak, but it's pretty solid. And in goaltending, they have Ivan Khudobin, who's an elite goaltender. This guy is still growing, so that's a nice goaltender for the future. So St. Louis should be good in the future. And Chubarov is the backup, so the goaltending and stuff is good. Depth-wise, Lucas Greer, Drew Franson, and Derek Vance, all forwards. So they have no depth defensemen. But overall, I'm not really too scared of this team, even though I know Ronald Schultz should be pretty good. And Tarasenko is pretty good. Yeah, Ronald Schultz simulates similar to Bear Schultz, 61 points too. And he puts up a lot of penalty minutes. So him and his brother playing against each other. So that's going to be a really interesting series to watch and see who does what. So anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this episode of our Minnesota Wild GM mode. So next episode, which might be the final episode, we'll take on the St. Louis Blues in round number 1. So thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys next time.